Practicing controlled deceleration and acceleration is important for improving muscular power. You need this because it helps with your reaction and gives you better balance. I'm going to share with you 7 of my favorite exercises. Begin with your feet a comfortable distance apart. Step your right foot forward, lift your left heel, and crouch down, bending from your hip, your knee, and your ankle. Keep your chest up nice and tall, and then push back. And let's go to the other side. Come down on the left, lift up your right heel, and push off. I want you to control the load as you come forward, then push off and do the other side. You choose how low you go, what's right for your knees, your hips, your low back. What's important is that you control the way down and the push off. Let's do one more on each side. The next exercise is a lunge around the world. So imagine you're holding a ball in front of your heart. Step out to the right, bend your right knee, your left leg is straight. Circle up and around, then over to the other side and tap in. Then step to the left, bend through your left knee, up and around, and tap in with your right. So once you've got this, let's see if we can keep more of a fluidity to our movement. Add a little bit more power by pushing off. And we can progress the move by adding a knee lift instead of the tap. Good, let's release that. The next exercise, hinge forward from your hip. Stretch your right leg back, long through your spine, chest is lifted. Pull in and lift your heart up nice and tall. So hinge forward, I think about coiling, and then I explode and lift right up. Again, push back with control, then pull up. A progression is change the tap into a knee lift. Find your balance, you've got to pause that at the top. And that's what I love about this. It's a quick power and then finding the balance. 2 more. One more time. And release. Let's do the other side. Stretch back with your left, hinge forward, and then pull in. Lift your chest up nice and tall. Let's do that again. Take your time stretching back, and then pull in. Again. If you'd like to add that knee lift, go ahead, but you gotta catch it at the top. One more time. It's not about perfection, it's about recovery. Go ahead and release. All right, our next exercise, squat overhead push. So feet are comfortable distance apart. We sit back and draw our elbows back. Then explode and push hands into the air. Recoil, explode. Now each movement has a control element. When we push off, it's with control. And if we'd like to add a little bit more, we can lift our heels, come onto our toes, but you gotta find that balance. And it doesn't mean that you won't knock yourself off balance. It means that you need to teach yourself to recover. Let's do one more. And release. Arms down, shake that out. Next exercise is a rotational squat. So this builds our rotational power. Anchor your left foot to the floor. Tap in with your right. Step out with your right so it makes a perpendicular position with your toe moving to the right side. Bend your knees, push your hips back, keep your chest up nice and tall. Use your arms to step back in. We'll come out on the same side, bend our knees, and then we'll rotate from our waist to pull back in. Controlled landing. Power to come in. I love this exercise. I can feel the power all through my core. And we need this for everyday activities. Life doesn't work just forward and back and side to side. We're moving in all different directions. So when we can add rotational power, it just makes us stronger for everything that we like to do. All right, let's release that and do the other side. So this time, your right foot is anchored down. We step out to the left, perpendicular feet, sit back, weights in your heels, chest is lifted, and then power push and come in. Come back out to the squat, power push and pull in. I like having my hands in front of my shoulders, but you could also have running man arms. You could also put your hands on your hips. You can make this movement smaller, or you can make this movement bigger. And again, it's not about finding perfect balance. That's not life. It's about being able to recover when you feel off balance. One more time. And then go ahead and walk that out. The last exercise, a double step touch with a push. So step 2 steps to the right and then push with your left. Notice that I'm lifting up my heel on the left side. Come back, 2 steps, push. I'm lifting up my right. 2 steps, push, 2 steps, push. Turn your heart to the left, turn your heart to the right. Let's do 2 more. Great job. Just walk that out, shake that out. Add a few of these exercises into your weekly workout. Aim for 8 to 12 reps. You'll see a nice improvement in your muscular power.